Hello, it's Kerbanaut here, and today we will be launching this beauty of a rocket to the moon. That's right, we're going to the moon today. It's just, you know, spur of the moment thing. Not really, I'd actually had this planned for a while, but I figured it's a good time to do it because we've been hanging around Kerbin for too long, so we're gonna go to the moon and just go for a road trip, or spaceship trip. You know what I mean. Let's just launch it. I've edited the Disco K to add in some more fuel tanks, struts and fuel lines, and that's all I've done. That's it. So let's just sort staging out, save it and launch it. I had a play around with this rocket just to make sure it worked beforehand. It's kind of fine as long as you count blowing off a few rockets, fine. But that's not the point. The point is progress. That's what the point is. Let's just get ourselves into a nice orbit here. So let's go. So we're launching off very nicely here. Not touching any buttons. It's a very stable rocket actually. So it's not going anywhere. We just leave it really, unless it does some weird stuff, and then we have to mess around with it. But until then, we can just leave it to fly up to 10,000 meters and then make a gravity turn. Once we've made a gravity turn over to the east, that's it, east. Once we've made a gravity turn over to the east, we can warp to our apoapsis and then circularize our orbit. And then we'll be in orbit, and then what we do is we make our insertion burn to the moon, and we then lower our periapsis if so desired, and then what we do is we circularize around the moon and then we land on the moon. But this isn't going to land on the moon, this is just going to go into an orbit around the moon. I really should have gone into a northern orbit, come to think of it. Don't blow off, yes, look at that. Okay. $82, $99. Good enough for government work. I don't know, I think that's an American phrase. It's an American phrase. Yes, we got our KTV satellite, our Disco K, and now our Disco M. Let us find our insertion point. So that's going to be about there, so that's going to be about there. App maneuver. Let's see. Okay, we want something with the least... What's that periapsis? That's 8, 9 something. That is 1000, so this way is better. Oh. 9, what do we get? Back to our... 900,000 meters. 900 kilometers. It's an okay. Okay, I'm not gonna... 600, do I really want to spend that much fuel? No. No is the answer you're looking for. Okay, let's go for that then. We shall go for that. it seems to me like we did not need at all those extra rocket boostery things. I think we could have made it on our own. I think we didn't need those. I think I really didn't need all that fuel. See, I've got another whole tank. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna point retrograde and I'm gonna burn off the rest of this fuel. Getting a nice low orbit, you know? Because a low orbit means a faster orbit, and a faster orbit means good things. Because a faster orbit means that we can track it all quickly. Instead of... come on, for goodness sake. This thing is like a beast to maneuver. Right. Okay. And just quick time acceleration. Right, let's see, did that do anything interesting? Oh my god, oh for okay, what, do you think maybe, do you think that's enough force? Do you think that was enough force? We shall see. No, it wasn't enough force. Okay, so that's just going to be an orbit around the moon forever. Unless what I do is something very evil. They're ridiculous, freaking ridiculous, I'm telling you. Right, stop. Okay, let's get away from this ship. Maybe that'll sort our lag out a bit. Oh, let's point prograde. Okay, pointing prograde. Pop round to the other side. Bring down our apoapsis. Circularize. And we should all be good. Okay, so there we go. We've launched it. We've put it around the moon. And in fact, let's decouple this and launch this thing into the moon. Okay, gonna have to... Wow, classy. Very classy. Very classy indeed. Right, clears. No, I want to swap to this thing so I can end its flight while under acceleration. Okay. Well folks, that's us. We've got into orbit around the moon, and we are going to be setting up our satellite, and we're going to scan the moon for that treasured resource. Next episode, we will actually be sending a probe to the moon, a manned probe, so that we can excavate some of this very valuable resource. That's all for me now though folks, so I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.